Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today I want to talk about streaming Warframe on Twitch. So compared to a lot of other games, Warframe is a very stream calm game. Like, it is very chill as a streaming category. A lot of people, say it's a dead game. So why is Warframe a dead game to stream on Twitch? That is what we are going to answer today. And don't get me wrong, Warframe itself as a game, it's not like a massive game, not the biggest game out there, but it has its core audience, it has had its time to develop, so it already has its general structure built of the audience, community, what have you, right? So why is it mainly a dead game to stream on Twitch, but as a game overall, it's decently well watched on YouTube, right? You can have a lot of Warframe videos just hitting over hundreds of thousands of views over time. And honestly, on Warframe streams, unless it is an event, it's really hard to hit insanely high numbers unless you are a more popular streamer or YouTuber of Warframe, but we'll get into that after. So this is the general Sully Gnome of Warframe on Twitch, right? So this is just the general stats of it. The average viewer rank, right, is 153. Warframe is watched 153rd on average, it seems like. So it's down there. If you go to all categories right now, Warframe has almost 1,000 viewers. Not even that many. It is mainly carried by, generally the top 5 to 10 streamers, whoever they are at the time. Either they are YouTubers and Twitch streamers, they're people who put just a lot of time into Twitch streaming, or they're people who play other games that hop onto Warframe once in a while. It's hard to say whenever, who's actually streaming on Twitch these days, because I'm sorry, I don't pay too much attention to Twitch itself, but most creators in the top, these are Warframe creators, YouTubers that play a lot of Warframe, right? Makes sense. But as you go on, there are a ton of folk, with decent enough smaller viewer count, but there's just so many people streaming that, why are there so many people streaming Warframe right now, but really not a lot of people watching it, right? That's why I'm saying currently it seems to be propped up by the top 5 to 10 to 20 streamers at the time. And Warframe themselves are the most popular streamers on Warframe. They've cultivated most of the Warframe community towards the Warframe streams and channel itself. So it's really odd. Each peak you see here, most likely that is a Warframe stream. That was the dev stream 160. This was prime time, I think. This was probably a Warframe community stream. I don't pay attention to all of them. I only really watch the dev streams, right? So if you see in the past 30 days, there's been a handful of peaks. But all in all, Warframe stays around, in the 30 days it's even worse. 173rd average views, pretty bad. Peak viewer ranked is 129th on average, right? But that's because Warframe themselves streams and pushes those numbers up, right? Insanely high amount. Average channel rank 87th and peak channel rank 119th. Okay. So that's, not the worst, not the best, but it's Warframe, right? Why is it such a calm game? My theory is people just don't want to watch a ton of Warframe because it is visually hard to see, right? So people, of course, mainly want to watch their Warframe YouTubers or their just general streamers or Warframe streamers that play the game. There's always going to be the core audience of Warframe people like myself that just watch Warframe casually here and there and play it casually here and there, right? But it seems like it's not a game that will really appeal to a large variety of people, especially on Twitch, to watch at one time. The funny part is, right now Warframe, it's at 933 viewers. I'm gonna refresh, see if it's any higher or any lower. It's about the same probably. Went down to 857, rip, right? It goes up and down a little bit, but if we want to look on a 3-day average, and this is over the weekend, it hits lows of 400, highs of about 1,000, 1,500. That's most likely when the larger Warframe Twitch streamers are on. I myself don't really Twitch stream Warframe ever, right? I just found it to be more beneficial to just stream on YouTube this whole time. I just don't think that Warframe is popular enough on Twitch, at least for me right now. It's still a fun game, and Twitch is a decent enough website if you like it. It's just weird that Warframe not as popular as it could be on Twitch compared to other websites. There is, of course, the theory that it is because the Warframe community channel and Warframe themselves have cultivated the audience, and mainly all of the drops only on their Warframe community streams, but it's really hard to say, right? There's a lot of high peak viewers, but the average viewership, other than when a Warframe channel themselves stream, it's pretty low. It will hit high, though, when there is drop events, like back in... when was it, December here, right? When the new war was coming out, that's when that probably hit peaks. Whenever there's drops, community drops, Warframe and every other channel that has community drops always goes up in viewership, but other than that, it seems like Warframe is just a chill game to stream, has its core audience, but I don't think it's ever gonna blow up on Twitch again until there's another update. Then it'll be high up for another couple of days until it falls off again. There's a lot of large streamers that know of and play Warframe, but it's just not a game that a lot of large streamers will play for a large amount of time. Oh god, no, that's Destiny 1. I want to see Destiny 2 because Destiny 2 recently had their drop, and look at that. Destiny 2 compared to Warframe, right? Because people always love to compare them. Yeah, guess what? Destiny 2, major AAA studio, it does a lot better, okay? Destiny 2 murders Warframe. Of course, they're definitely different styles of game overall. They're both third-person shooters and, you know, looter shooters, if you will, grinding games, but the overall gameplay style of it is different. Destiny has actual PvP that people like, has way more replayability in that regard, and it has endgame rating harder content, right? Whereas Warframe is more of a casual, fun, chill game where you get to the point where you know how to do things and you can usually do things casually pretty easily. Their viewer ratios, you know, pretty decent enough, but yeah, their average viewers, average channels, hours broadcast, watched, it's pretty compared to Warframe, yeah, killing it. But let's take a look at this. The average amount of channels streaming this is 1,671. I want to see how many people stream Warframe on average. I didn't check that. 114 people on average are streaming Warframe. For a game that only has, on average, 945 viewers, yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? There's only 8.2 viewers to go to each person, right? But it's always top heavy, so they're always generally watching the top, like, 10 to 20 streamers and such. Yeah, streaming on Twitch is kind of crazy. But I know people always say Warframe's a dead game, but I mean, it has its community. It has its small, tight-knit community, so it's less dead. It's more just calm and small, right? It's its own small ecosystem. But Warframe, especially during content lulls, is gonna be a pretty quiet and dead game because it's such a casual and chill game that people just don't care too much to watch it and play it 24/7, like myself and a lot of others. I like making videos on it still, but I can't really stream and play Warframe a ton because I just don't have it in me, man. Just don't have it in me. But I do have to get some grinding done before the next update, so I'm pretty excited to do that. So let me know what you think about Warframe all in all. Do you think it's a dead game? Do you think it's just a chill game? At this point, again, has its community, its own ecosystem. Who knows how long it'll last, but I'm here to see. We'll wait and we'll find out. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I just wanted to take a look at numbers and Warframe on Twitch because 'tis a calm time, and I don't want to make a ton of in-game Warframe stuff other than for the new things and streaming. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.